fairy prince and princess, animals that are people enchanted. Where can they be? Witches on their broomsticks way up high they sail. Over big bad wolves on each hill and dale in a fairy tale. Fly away to magic lands of fantasy. Sail to those enchanted lands across the sea. There's a land that's far away where folks live happy ever after in a fairy tale.
The North Wind and the Sun. From ancient Greek and African legends comes this tale of the contest between two giant forces of nature. It all began one fine day when a traveler, weary from his long journey, decided to stop and rest for a while. Overhead, an eagle whistled and soared. Suddenly, it was the angry North Wind. He looked across the sky at his old rival, the smiling sun, and said,
I am the strongest force in the world. People call you Mr. Sunshine and seem to prefer you to me. But all you ever do is stay there and smile. What secret power do you have?
I don't know, replied the sun, and it kept on smiling, making the North Wind all the more angry.
You know how strong I am,
he demanded.
Just a little blow from me strikes fear in the hearts of the animal kingdom. Big and small, they hide in their burrows, from the tiny squirrel to the mighty bear. Even the silver wolf cringes in fear of my power, for I am the North Wind. With ease, I can blow upon man's biggest cities and freeze them in a flash. I can blow up a storm that will whip the sea into waves huge enough to turn even the sturdiest ships upside down and send them to the bottom. Why, I can freeze the entire Earth as I did during the Ice Age long ago. I am the North Wind, surely the strongest force in the world.
The sun, still smiling, listened patiently to the North Wind boasting, then said,
Yes, you are strong, and it is true that many animals and some people do fear you, but that doesn't prove you're the strongest force in the world.
Oh, it doesn't, eh? Who is the strongest, you?
Well, I hate to boast.
Don't make me laugh. Tell you what, why don't we have a contest to see which is stronger?
At first the sun refused, but when the North Wind kept daring him...
All right, let the contest begin.
At that precise moment, who should pass below but the traveler?
Ah, what good luck. A traveler and his mule are walking alone on the road. See them?
Yes.
Whichever one of us makes that fella take off his coat is the stronger. Agreed?
All right, agreed. You start first.
Good. This won't take long.
When the traveler felt it growing windy and cold, he drew his coat tightly around him. Seeing that, the north wind blew harder. But the stronger the wind blew, the tighter the traveler drew his coat.
Stubborn man, defy me, will he? Well, I'll give him one last blast with all the power I've got.
At last, the north wind was exhausted. He could blow no more.
Ah, giving up already?
Certainly not. Just taking a little rest, that's all.
Well, you certainly are strong, but you don't seem to be able to make that traveler take off his coat. Now it's my turn. While you're resting, suppose I just go down a bit and see what I can do. Is that all right with you?
Don't be silly. If I, with all my power, can't make him take off his coat, how are you going to do it?
Well, watch.
Softly, gently, the smiling sun began brightening and warming the earth. The traveler rose, puzzled. He had never seen such strange weather.
You can't do it either. He's up, but he hasn't taken off his coat.
Well, give me time, my friend. Give me time.
So saying, the sun shone even brighter. It was beginning to feel like spring. At last, it grew so warm that the traveler took off his coat. The sun won. Now, of course, that wasn't the end of the north wind. Every year, to prove he's still around, strong as ever, he sends animals hiding in their burrows and freezes man's biggest cities. But the sun, after watching patiently, comes along with a big smile, turning winter into spring, winning anew the contest between the north wind and the sun.